Hello folks, welcome to this glorious video. I've got a package. Woohoo! You know that apparently the United States Postal Service is a preferred shipping service on eBay. That's good to know. Did a trade with Benji76 Show. I'll have his link down below. He's just started making videos again. I'm glad to see him back on YouTube. I hope he keeps making videos here. Always nice to see Benji76 Show, or Benjamin, whatever he wants to be called. Try to open this up. The Atari Leaf has Mr. Knifey. I've got this little key. This key doesn't go to anything I own. I don't know what it goes to. I use it to open up stuff all the time. I don't like knives. But I do like what's inside this. Ah, yes. Got some nice packing peanuts here. Actually, I like packing peanuts. I have nothing wrong with packing peanuts. And actually, looking in here, I don't know if Ben just packages up his games like this, but he has them all, or at least most of them, in these little Ziploc baggies here. That's pretty freaking awesome here. So I'm gonna get all the games out first, and see if there's any note on the bottom. No note, it looks like, but that is a-okay. So anyways, let's get on with it here. This is a box of a bunch of Atari games. I did a trade with Ben. He has a video up where he shows what I sent him. I sent him a couple Super NES games. Also sent him some money too, so it's not just 2 Super NES games for all this stuff. But here's what I got. First one here, Star Wars the arcade game. Label's in pretty rough shape, but I don't care. I'm glad to finally have this. Now there's just one more Star Wars game for me to get on the Atari, and I think it's Death Star Battle. Yes. So, yes, always good to have that. Next one here is Quick Step. I have no idea what this is about, but it wasn't a game I owned, so I needed it. Oh, God. Finally, in what I consider my personal Triforce of Unholy Trinity for the Atari 2600, the third game from the game company known as Mythicon, Sorcerer, and Mythicon was known for putting out pretty shitty games. All 3 of their games are some of the worst games you'll ever play on the Atari 2600. It's just bad. But this one I like. Oh yeah! It's Kool-Aid Man. I don't know how the light's going to affect these ones in the packages. I think I'm going to start maybe taking them out. If it'll make it pretty easy. Next one here's a game I've been looking for a while. And it is Miner 2049er from Tiger Vision. My second ever Tiger Vision game. And I love the little ridges there. I don't know if this was the original color of the cartridge or if it's been yellowed over time, but it kind of looks like to me that it's like the same package that they used for the Super NES's that yellow over time. Here's Subterranea, and I know that this one is a pretty rare game on the 2600. This one is probably the most expensive one of the bunch, actually, and this is one I'm very glad to have. Another Imagic game here. Man, it's going to be hard to pull all these out. Yeah, I'll just have to pull them out later. Is Fathom. I really don't know anything about that. Here's a game that's common as dirt, but for some reason I just didn't have it. Bowling. So yeah, I needed to have that. Here's one I've been wanting for a very long time. I've seen other people do gameplays on this. It looks very fun. It's going to be fun for like 5 to 10 minutes. Perfect for an ADD gamer like me. Fast food. Eat all the food except for the bad pickles. You don't want to eat those. And this game will tell you you're getting fatter. It's the perfect game for America. Here's one from 20th Century Fox, Bank Heist. Is this the prequel to the Payday games today? A game from U.S. Games, the people that were owned by Quaker Oats, Gopher. And then I've got Raft Rider here, and this is the first U.S. Games cartridge I have that has this little kind of lip. Maybe this one I'm going to try to take out, because this one, that little lip is kind of interesting here, but there it is on the side, and you kind of see it like that there. It's very, very, very interesting thing there. I like it. It looks a heck of a lot different than the other U.S. games. Now it's time for a fantastic voyage. Isn't this through like somebody's like digestive system or something? I can't remember. Or bloodstream, something like that. Here's a game based on the movie Porky's. Come get it. I've never seen Porky's. This is another one I've been looking for, and I know that this is better on, say, like the ColecoVision or the NES, but this is an arcade classic to play, Gyrus, and I've been playing this on my Atari 2600 ROMs that are on my Xbox, and it is a fantastic game, even the 2600 version. Another game here that's common as dirt, skiing, but again, for some reason I just didn't have it. Then we've got another common game here, Slot Machine. And then here's a good one right here, Bump and Jump. Now I like playing this better on the Intellivision, but this is actually a very good version here. The graphics aren't as good, but it is actually a good game. Here's a game from Teleseas, Cosmic Creeps. There's that there. Then we've got Solar Storm, another Magic game. Don't really know much about this. And most of the labels, except for the Star Wars one, all these other labels are you know, at least in decent shape, if not in fantastic shape. We've got Subscan from Sega. And then finally, a Double Ender cartridge. And I used to actually own this back in the day. Years and years ago, before I had to sell off a bunch of games for, you know, reasons I'm not going to divulge here. But we've got Artillery Duel on one half, and on the other half, yep, it's Chuck Norris Super Kicks. Both of these games are just bad. Now this is another game where actually the label's not all that good too. They got the screws showing through, but that's okay. I'm not a label hog, so I'm going to stop the video here, and then I'm going to lay these out and show you this fantastic haul. So I'll be right back. I didn't realize this as I was laying these out. I was expecting 21 Atari 2600 games, counting this as one, by the way. Counted 22, and then I realized that this game, Subterranea, was not supposed to be part of the deal. So I have to give a huge, huge, huge thanks to Ben. Once again, he threw this one in. It was not originally part of the deal. I mean, you didn't have to do that, dude. I thank you very much, though, because you know I'm going through it. Wasn't even realizing it through the original video, but you know there it is. So yeah, there we go. All 22 games in their glory here to add to the horde of Atari goodness. All the rest of the stuff. And I remember, I think if I counted right, with the rest of this and this empty little spot there, I've got enough room for 24 Atari 2600 games. One game, I believe I'm going to go out and get Amadar and Real Sports Soccer, both of which are common, have been down at my local game store, multiple copies for years. Just haven't bought them. Just so I could get it so that it's all out on the edge. I'll stick these here in front of the N64 games. And yeah, I'm going to have no more room after I buy those other 2 games. But, yeah. Once again, Ben, thank you for the trade. Thank you for the original trade and then for throwing in Subterranea. You have no idea how happy that this makes me. I am the Atari Junkie. And if you guys want to see any gameplay of any of these games or of any of these games up here, and you can check out my list of games I own on rfgeneration.com. Search for the Atari Junkie. There'll be spaces in between each word there, just like here on YouTube. So you can see all the games that I own, or really any Atari game, because I can always fire it up on the Xbox if I don't have the actual game. Just let me know, because I want to start doing some gameplays. So anyways, I am the Atari Junkie. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, folks, take care.